Good morning, folks. This is Mark Anthony with Job Roofing. I am on top of your location and I'm giving you a video inspection of everything I see so that you can go over it at your leisure, and then it will help you make any decisions you'd like to make. So, with that being said, I'll start with your thermal vent in the front, which is right there. As I explained to you, thermal vents are probably some of the worst vents that you could put on a roof because, as you see it spinning, when the wind drives the rain, it drives it into the vent, and that's what's causing your leaking in the front. So we can help you out that. The seal is done correctly. It's just the wind driving the rain into it. So the way you get rid of that, unfortunately, is to get rid of the thermal vent, or before a rainstorm, somebody has to come up here and put a plastic cover over the top of it. That'll solve your problems. That's the least expensive fix that you can do. Off to the second section of your roof, which comes down to the flat section off of the pitch. So the problem is this going on here. You can see whoever installed this, they put nails exposed outside of the nail line. So all those nails, and you see the holes right there, it pretty much goes down the entire wall. This should have had something else covering it, or they should have covered each one of those with some form of mastic. As you can see, they took a flat roof material and put it over here to cover this section, but they left that section over there naked. At the base of this entire wall, because the water does come down here, you can see how it has eroded specific areas, like right there, along that crease. And right there, you got a nice hole. So those aren't leaking into your home yet, but they are going to be a problem somewhere down the line. This thermal vent, somebody has put a patch around this. So this isn't one of the areas that's leaking. But as you can look over here, all the granulates are completely starting to erode away from the roof. Also right here, you can see how the roof is starting to buckle in that corner. That's going to start to come up. Now, behind your air conditioning unit, which is causing some of your pain, somebody did a patch. But remember what I was telling you about the granulates being washed away from your roof? You can see all the dark spots there. This is just a buildup of how much granulates are on your roof. So your roof is actually dying from the outside, and it's actually affecting the inside of your house. You can see right here, the granulates are completely gone, and it's exposed to the fiberglass on the inside. That's part of the leaking in your area by your air conditioner. Same thing going on here. Same thing going on in this general section as well. Over by your skylight, the ends of the roof are starting to curl up, because the mastic that they use is at the end of its life as well. All corners. And this is in the kitchen area. Now, over in the hallway area, which is this section over here, you can see granulates are completely gone. Now, when I get over to the gutter, you'll probably see it packed inside the gutter, because unfortunately, unless they come off into the floor, that's the first place you're going to see it. Now we're going over to the extension onto the house. You can see right here, once again, everything's starting to curl up. I could put my fingers behind all of this stuff. This is the back area where the extension is. Same thing. All this is starting to curl up. Even this big gap, also right there. So somebody did a patch here. That's good. That'll hold that for a second. But the entire roof is just really slowly just dying. You can see granulates are completely gone. Fiberglass is exposed. This is in the closet where you're having the leaking. And this is probably one of the vents that's causing the issue. But one of the things that's really a problem is whoever decided to put this section on here, they used a cap sheet, but they used nails to hold this down. You never, ever, 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 ever put nails into a flat roof, because that creates a brand new hole for water to go through. They did coping metal around the edge of it. Very good. It looks like they put it on good. They put enough of the sealant on top of it, so the silicone is there to hold everything in place. But as you can see, in specific places like here, none. And you can see how it's raising, because that nail is working its way out. So that can be reset and put new silicone on top of it. Now, this is what I excuse me. This is all the granulates from this section of the roof. You can see how thick it is. And that's just years of decay. Same thing going on over here inside the gutter. You can see just years, and you can see how thick that is. That's just all the roofing material that's collected inside of the gutters. Now, part of the problem that you're dealing with inside this area is this section that is completely starting to sag, and the material is starting to raise up. Same thing here. This section is ponding, so it's allowing water to come through the stucco, which is the section that we saw underneath. So this entire area slopes, and then it comes like this. So the reason why you're dealing with that is because instead of all the water rolling off into the gutter, the volume amount of water that will go in there will go, and then the rest will sit here and pond. We have to stop not so much the ponding, but the penetration of the water as it sits here. This material is designed to allow the water to sit up to 1 inch for 72 hours, and after that, then it becomes a little bit of a problem. So this video is for you to take a look at your entire roof, see what's going on. We'll come up with a solution so we can stop the leaking. But just so you know, this roof isn't as bad as some of the ones I've seen. This roof can be salvaged. There are some areas that are a little bit more dire than the others, but overall, the roof is still in decent condition and it can be saved. I'll get this video to you so you can take a look at it and make a decision, okay? Have a great day.